find out what he was doing when he tweeted that thing, or did you know before that?
After he tweeted the thing, I didn't even see it the day he tweeted it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
LaGrange doesn't even have phone service, does it?
What did you think of how you played in the Cotton Bowl?
I played all right, but I could have done way better.
I mean, you didn't get a chance to pop some of the runs that we've seen you pop this year. Like, you had such a good year. You had such a good Big Ten championship game. Like, when it ends like that, you guys won, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
But, were you, I don't know, were you sort of like, man, I wish I would have broken a few more off. Like, does that do anything for you in the off season?
I don't really think about that because, I mean, we won the game, and
yeah.
I was just happy we won the game. I wasn't really thinking about that.
Did they do anything? Was there anything they did defensively that, like...
Oh, they gave us different looks that we haven't seen very often this year, but, I mean, it is what it is.
They seem to have an extra unblocked guy occasionally, though. I mean, did they do as good a job of that as anybody this year against you guys?
I think so.
J.K.?
I think so.
Yeah.
You were able to immediately come in and make an impact, obviously, in your freshman year. With these 8 new guys that have joined, what do you kind of tell to them or motivate them, or what is it kind of like for them to come here and be with the winter workouts? I know you don't work out with them that often, but... Well,
I tell them to keep working hard and just keep fighting, and it'll all pan out. And if I feel like you get what you deserve, and if you just work hard every day, you could, do that.
And Coach Meyer always says you came in like a man. What is that about you that we're already so mature to make that transition from high school to college so quickly?
I feel like it's a mental game, and like I just felt like I was mentally ready to come here and do stuff like that, and so yeah, that helped with me.
Regardless of who the quarterback is, or for any college football team, the idea of being able to throw the ball down the field, how important do you think that is generally to have success, to be a truly elite team? Can you do it if you guys have a great running attack? Can you do it with the running attack, and basically that's the main thing, or how much do you maybe need to threaten teams in the pass game down the field? I
feel like that'll help a lot if you have a great deep pass game, and if you can throw the ball, it'll back them away. So I feel like it'll open up a lot of things for me and Mike.
And I think, we saw it, the fans saw it when Dwayne got in games, and he got in a lot of games this year. But you see much more of it. You see it in practice and that kind of thing. Can you just give us just another level maybe of detail of like the kind of throws he can make, or what kind of quarterback he really is back there?
I feel like he's an NFL type quarterback. He makes throws that a lot of people can't make, and I feel like he's going to be great.
Okay. I mean, Urban's been saying that about him since high school, that he was one of the best high school throwers we ever saw. And like we've just seen it in bits and pieces. But that's the kind of thing you guys see in practice every day, that he's not just a good thrower. He's like a top level.
Yeah, I feel like he's rare. He's rare. I feel like he's rare.
Okay. And then when a back has that, when an offensive line and a back has a guy who can throw it like that, what does that do to a defense? Can you explain how that helps make you and Mike in the run game better if Dwayne's doing that to defenses?
Well, I feel like the defenses have to honor their deep throw and throwing game, and I feel like it'll open up a lot of things for us.
Okay.
Hey, J.K., the assumption from our side of things is that Dwayne will be the starter. Do people on the team kind of feel the same way?
I'm not sure.
How do you feel?
I don't know.
Have you spent much time with the early enrollees yet? Have you gotten to know them at all?
Nah, because we got school and all that stuff, so I haven't really got the time to do that.
So there's another freshman running back, Master T, who's here, and I just didn't know if you got a chance to meet him at all or give him any advice on.
Oh, yeah, I see
because you went through last year what he's going through right now, so
yeah.
Have you had a chance to talk to him at all, or?
I haven't had a chance to sit down and talk to him, but I mean, I talk to him occasionally.
Last question. Good.